6.
Growing up, I just see my dad working, just moving forward no matter what. Even though we were in a rough spot, a lot of times he was still going.
From tragedy to triumph, the son of a murdered Fresno street vendor is making his family and community proud. The teen drew inspiration from his late father and is set to graduate from Sunnyside High School next week at the top of his class. And thanks for joining us tonight for Action News Live at 6. Good evening, I'm Warren Armstrong.
And I'm Jessica Harrington. Isai Perez went through virtual classes during COVID while navigating life without his biggest role model. His father was gunned down 2 years ago. Today, I spoke with Isai about his grief, perseverance, and accomplishments for a story you'll only see on Action News.
Sunnyside High School in southeast Fresno is rolling out the caps and gowns. Seniors, including Isai Perez, are taking their final steps on campus before crossing the stage.
I'm very, very nervous, of course, but also very excited.
The 17-year-old has big dreams of becoming an educator. He wants to help inspire students to be the best they can and persevere, just like he did.
Everything that I've experienced, I don't just want it to go in vain.
Isai was a sophomore when his life changed in an instant. His dad, Lorenzo Perez, was a street vendor who worked long days to support his family. Perez was doing just that when he was shot and killed in broad daylight during a robbery in southeast Fresno. Isai was left with his mom and 3 younger siblings.
He was hardworking. He really didn't deserve this. Didn't deserve to go like this.
The murder happened just days ahead of Isai's major AP Spanish test. His Spanish teacher, Rosa Gan, tried to navigate how to help Isai emotionally and academically.
I think has been the hardest one that I have in my career. Every time before I start my class, I talk to him, how do you feel, how's everything?
Gan urged Isai to take time to grieve and schedule a makeup test, but he was determined to push forward. Less than a week after his father was gunned down, he took the test and received a 5, the highest score possible.
He never gave up. He never gave up.
Police soon arrested Perez's alleged killer, and street vendors united. The city created a food vendor association working with local sellers to come up with ideas for better safety.
Was there ever a time you didn't think you'd make it here?
A lot, honestly.
Despite the doubts, Isai, with the support of teachers like Ms. Gan, knew he had to focus on the future.
You know, my mom, my siblings, I still have them, so I can't really, give up. I just gotta keep pushing forward, just like my dad did.
So Isai took that approach, and he excelled. Next week, he'll walk across the stage with the Seal of Biliteracy, an award for attaining proficiency in English and Spanish. He's also valedictorian, graduating with a 4.22 GPA. While his dad won't be able to watch him receive his diploma,
I would have loved that he would have showed up to my graduation.
He will be there in spirit.
When I walk on that stage, I will be carrying his name with me, and hopefully he's seeing me wherever he's at.
And as for what's next for Isai, he will be attending Fresno State, where he will study education to become a teacher. He says he hopes to help students the way Miss Gunn helped him. He also talked about dreaming with his dad always about buying a home of their own and buying his dad a new truck. Warren, I have no doubt he will accomplish all those things.
And I would say his dad is probably right there beside him now.
Absolutely.
As he gets his diploma and goes to Fresno State.
Yeah, making him so proud.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you, Jessica.